Okay, today's our class topic is polymorphism. That is, we can create the more than one method with the same name. Okay, or we can also call it as using a same object or same element for multiple purposes. Okay, the element is only one, but we can use for the multiple purposes. Okay, that we can call it as the polymorphism. Okay, this polymorphism is supported by the our Python. Okay, this is already we have the feature in the object oriented programming, and the same feature is supported by the our Python also. Okay, generally in object oriented programming, polymorphism is done in the two ways. Okay, that is a method overloading and method overriding. Okay, but our Python supports only method overriding, it doesn't support the overloading. Okay, that two are the different for based on the compile time and runtime. Okay, there are the two types of polymorphism, that is compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Our Python supports only runtime polymorphism. Okay, I will see the example of this runtime polymorphism method overriding and how we can do that in the our Python. Okay, polymorphism is simply means that a same function name we can use for the more than one purposes with the difference with the same parameters and others, but we can change the logic of the function. That is, the working of the function is different, but remaining all are the same. The return type and the parameters all are the same in the two methods. Okay, say for example, I have a multiplication operator in the Python. Print of 6 into 5. Okay, it generally gives us the 30 because 6 and 5 are the integers. So it acts as a arithmetic operator. Okay, so that will get the 6 into 5 as the multiplication of the two numbers. So I'll get the 30. Okay, as the same way, if I am using this multiplication operator between two different data types, like one is a string and another one is a number, okay, then it repeats the string for the number of times. Okay, so this operator is the same, but you are using for the two different purposes. Okay, this generally we will call it as the polymorphism. Okay, this is already implemented in our Python with some operators like multiplication operator, plus operator. Okay, plus operator we can use for arithmetic addition, and at the same time we can use for concatenation. Same as multiplication operator we can use for the multiplying of two numbers, or we can use for the repeating of the string. Okay, this is already implemented in our Python. The same we can write in our programs by writing a different functions with the same names. Okay. Okay. We check the output of these two. 6 into 5 is the 30. Hello into 5 is hello is repeated for 5 times. Next we'll see with the how we can override the method and with the example. So overriding of method is nothing but this is generally will do with the inheritance. Okay, so that is, say for example, I have a one base class with some method name. Okay, and I have another class is a child class of the base class. Okay, and within that I want to write the same method name, that is I want to use the same method name. Okay, but I want to write the my different code or a different code in the child class method. Okay, so then we can use the overriding. Okay, so this we can also call it as redefining the function. Okay, redefining a function can also be called as overriding the method. Okay, this overriding method is the one of the way to implement the polymorphism. Okay, so overriding. Okay, say a simple example. Here we are creating a one class as A and method as say hi. Okay, and we are printing a message as I am in A, and we are creating another class as B class, and with a base class is the A. Okay, from the A class B class is derived. Okay, so now I'm writing a same method name, that is I'm using a same method name say hi, and the parameter is self, print I am in B. Okay, so now whenever you are writing a same method name, that is whenever you are using a same method name in the child class, okay, it automatically hides the base class method and it creates a one separate method with the say hi. Okay, this is all the method only for B class. Okay, it hides the base class method. Say if you are change the name of this method as say hi and with a 1, say hi 1. Okay, now it differed by the name. Okay, it's a base class method is say hi and child class method is say hi 1. So then B class has the two methods. One is derived from the base class, that is say hi, and one is written in the method in the B class as say hi 1. So then it has the two methods. But whenever you are writing a method with the same name as that of the base class, okay, then it becomes the overriding of the base class method. So now we are creating a object for the B class and we are calling a method say hi. Then it invokes the B class say hi method and prints the I am in B. Okay. Next. So I will see another example or another detailed example. Okay. So we are creating an example is for the media player. Okay, say for example the media player has to play the one audio file. Okay, based on the type of a file, that is based on the extension or based on the type of the audio file it has to play. Okay, for that we are creating some inheritance hierarchy for that. Okay, for each and every audio type we are creating a one child class. So for each of those we are creating a child classes for each type of the audio type. Okay, like MP3, WMA, OGG, like this wave. Okay, and this one class will create as a base class, that is the audio file, and which has a method play method, and also each and every child class has the play method. Okay, so the base class play method is overridden by the child classes play method. Okay. Okay, now here this is the base class audio file which has a one play method, and we have another three child classes. MP3 file is a one child class, a wave file is another child class, OGG file as the another child class, and each class has the play methods. Okay, now we are creating a base class audio file. Okay, define play method with a self default parameter file name. Okay, if not file name dot ends with self dot extension. Here this variable is we will create in the child classes. Okay, there we will specify the extension for the each and every type of the audio file. Okay, so this extension is if this extension is ends with the will specify the extension in the child classes. If our given file name is ending with this given extension, okay, then it is a valid file. If our file is not ended with the specified extension, okay, then it is printed as the message as invalid format. Okay, so this method is to check whether the file is ended with the specified extension or not. Okay, in the base class, in the child classes play method, okay, the child classes we are creating a one ext variable with the required extension, and we are writing a play method. A print playing as mp3, it shows the file name. Okay, playing file name as mp3. So this play method shows the this particular message. Next, the wave file class has the same extension as wav extension. Sorry, it's not def is here to be there. Okay, so and we are writing a play method. Okay, print playing the wave file. Next, OGG file, it shows the it's playing OGG file, that is the file name as OGG. OGG is the extension. Okay, next. Okay, now we are testing the code. Okay, we have created an object for the mp3 file mp3 and send the your required file with the extension mp3 mp3.play. It shows playing file mp3. Next, we have created a object for the wave file. Okay, we are calling a play method of the wave file. It shows the message. And next we are creating a OGG file. Okay, but we created the object for mp3 file. mp3 file of myfile.ogg. Okay, then it shows the format as invalid format. Okay, so because it checks this extension in the base class, okay, based on that it shows the message as invalid format. Okay, sorry. Okay, this is our polymorphism examples. Okay, for creating of this polymorphism examples, we require the inheritance. Okay, so polymorphism concept is called as a uh, child topic or advanced topic for the inheritance. So whenever we have the inheritance between the classes, then only we can implement the polymorphism also. Okay, so using this polymorphism, we can specify the different different methods in the child classes with the same name as the base class. Okay, this is generally used whenever we are using a base classes as the built-in classes, and I want to use the same method name of the built-in class, but I want to change the code of the built-in class method. Then I can use this polymorphism, and we can override the base class method in the child classes with our required code. Okay, so this is used for the different types of applications in the Python programming. Okay, so prepare this, practice the example of the method overriding. Okay, and note down the notes for this polymorphism concept.